must be Montana.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Victoria. I'm with the Durham College Counselling Services.
Okay.
So, have you ever been to counseling?
I haven't, no.
No?
No, this would be my first time.
Okay, so how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling okay. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm
You're
okay.
nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can fix that.
Okay,
And
good.
you can get a little more comfortable. So, do you have any questions for me before we start?
No, I think just how long will the sessions be?
So you actually get to pick how long you want your session to be.
Okay.
Yeah. So today we're just gonna start with a half-hour session because that's what you booked.
Okay.
But if you ever want more time or less time, we can do that as well.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm just gonna go over the client acknowledgement form. That talks a little bit about what counseling actually is and what we do here. It also goes over the confidentiality that we have.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So it's actually a free and voluntary program here.
Okay.
So that provides individuals with one-to-one personal support from a student counselor in training. We commit to try and do our best to assist you in working towards any goals that you may have. Okay? Please understand that while most individuals do benefit from our services, there are some that don't. So you may come out feeling awesome about this, or you may feel no change.
Okay.
So your involvement and the information that you provide to us is completely confidential, except for the So if a release of information form has been signed by you, allowing me to give information to someone else, such as an agency or a particular person, okay?
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah? If information or a student counselor in training is legally subpoenaed to the courts,
Okay.
do you get what that means? Yeah? Okay. If you are suspected of being at risk of harming yourself or someone else, or if you make a comment that may seem like you're about to do that, I do have to give away that information, okay? And if you report of being sexually abused by someone that is a doctor or a psychiatrist, I do have to give out that information, okay?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Any questions, concerns, or comments
No,
about
I
that?
don't. Thank you.
No, you don't? Okay. So do you just want to sign here saying that we have gone over the form and you understand everything? Just sign and date there. As the counselor, I have to sign this as well. Okay. And date. Okay. The date is, so the first session is just for me to get to know you a little bit more, okay? So tell me about yourself.
I'm a student here at Durham College.
Okay,
And
what program?
I'm in business and accounting.
Yeah, how do you like that?
It's okay. It's really stressful, but it's really good. Yeah, I like it a lot.
That's good, that's good. So how's your home life like?
It's okay. I live with my my grandma and my mom. I live in the basement with my mom, and my grandma lives upstairs.
Okay.
So that's nice because I get to live with my grandma.
So you're really close with them?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So you said that you live with your mom and your grandma?
Yeah.
Is your dad in the picture or?
No, he's not. I haven't seen him since I've been really young.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you feel towards him?
Anger mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know a little bit about him? Has he tried to reach out to you?
No, I don't know anything about him. I only know his name, and yeah, he tried reaching out to me last year, but I got really angry at him and screamed at him over the phone.
Okay. All right. So I sense a lot of anger towards him.
Yes.
Yeah. So your mom, how does she feel about your dad?
My mom and him don't get along at all,
No.
and they mostly just talk about money.
Okay. So I guess your mom's emotions kind of rub off on you, the way she feels towards your dad?
Yeah,
So
kind of.
your dad, is that what brings you here today?
Yes, and also just I've been really stressed out about school, and I feel like my anxiety is through the roof right now.
Okay, so do you want to just give me a little recap of your everyday life?
Yeah, so I get up and do normal things like eat breakfast and usually go on my phone for a little bit. I usually have a hard time getting out of bed though. it takes me a while to get out of bed.
Could that be linked with something else? Like,
I think it might be linked with my anxiety and depression, but like I'm not really too sure.
yeah, okay.
And then I go to school, do my normal class stuff, usually come home and go to work, and then come home and go to bed.
Okay. So is work stressful for you as well?
Yes, it is. Only when I'm supervisor though, so I'm only stressed when I'm a supervisor. Other times it's not stressful, but it gets stressed when I'm trying to run a team
Okay.
as a supervisor.
So do you think going to work and school helps take your mind off your dad, or do you think it makes it a little worse?
I think work helps because we usually get really busy and then I don't have time to think about my issues with my dad, but it sometimes is not good because sometimes like on my break I get super sad and stuff like that. Yeah.
You must feel that way at school too. You
Yeah.
might think about it when you're bored or you lose track of
Yeah.
what the teacher's saying. You
Yeah.
might drift off and
Yeah.
think about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Where's Montana?
I work at Dairy Queen.
Yeah. How long have you been there?
3 years now.
3 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your duties?
I basically run the whole crew when I'm supervisor in all of drive-through. I have to get food out the window and make sure everything's doing what they're supposed to do, everything's clean, people are where they're supposed to be, stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Deal with customers.
Nice. So you're a leader then, I see.
Yeah.
That's a really good strength to have.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So with the stresses in your life, do you have a support system that you could lean on, such as a significant other or a best friend?
Yeah, so I do have a best friend,
Mhm.
a few best friends that I lean on for support, but
Okay.
they're all away in school right now, so it's hard to talk to them and get in touch with them because I have one in Kingston, Ottawa, Waterloo, just a few places like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your friends.
So I have one friend, Sarah, and she's awesome. She's kind of made me the person I am today, and then I have my other friends that kind of just always there for me and just like to hang out like normal people. I don't know.
That's good. So it seems like you got a really good support system.
Yeah.
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 Okay. What about, you were saying you were close with your mom. Could you elaborate on that a little bit?
So I'm actually not as close to my mom. I'm more close with my grandma.
Oh, right.
Me and my mom kind of butt heads a lot because we're kind of like the same person. But me and my grandma get along really well, and she's always there for me, and she cooks for me and makes me food.
That's good.
Yeah, she's
That's
a really good grandma.
So what was your life like growing up in Montana?
It was okay. I had a grandma. I lived with my grandma and grandpa when I was younger. So, and then my grandpa passed when I was 10.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay, thank you. But like he helped me, like just kind of, I played with him a lot when I was younger because I didn't have any brothers or sisters. So he played with me like in the snow and stuff, and like board games and puzzles. So he was like my go-to. And then
So, sorry, was he kind of like your dad in a way?
he was.
Yeah.
But my life was really good though. Like I always had, I have a lot of cousins too though. So my cousins would always come over and play with me.
Yeah.
And they were kind of like my siblings. But my grandma always made my life really good because she'd always provide for me, and I always had everything like a child would want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good life when I was younger. I had big yard, and I lived on a farm, so
Oh, really?
yeah, with sheeps and cows.
So you like animals?
No.
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 Okay. So how do you compare your life to your friends? To your friends' lives?
I'd say my friends' lives were different because I definitely had a father growing up, and they still do. But my life was definitely different because I had like my family, like my cousins and stuff, and I are really, really close compared to my other friends that aren't as close and have a really big family. We'd always have people over at my house, swimming, and we just had a really big yard, so
Yeah.
it was definitely different with my friends like that.
Yeah. So you don't envy your friends or anything for?
No,
No.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
That's good. So you were saying earlier about you have trouble waking up in the morning?
Yeah.
Do you have trouble going to sleep at night?
A lot of the times, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what do you do to like help yourself relax, and what's your night routine?
I usually, I actually have an app on my phone. It's like
Yeah.
a meditating app.
So what does that do?
It's just like music and stuff that helps me fall asleep,
Oh.
like waves and like
Yeah.
Like
So sounds help you relax?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you try and like have a cup of tea or a warm bath?
I don't, because tea makes me, if there's caffeine, like non-caffeinated or
Like herbal tea,
yeah.
I mean.
I can't drink any other because it will make me stay up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not really a big fan of tea, so I don't drink it.
Okay. So do you have any other forms of caffeine during the day?
I drink a lot of coffee during the day,
Yeah?
Yeah.
So when's the latest you'll have coffee?
Like maybe 6 to 7 o'clock.
Okay. So maybe we should, you should try having coffee a little earlier, like maybe around 2, lunch, and then stop it after dinner time, like 5.
Okay.
Because that will keep you awake if you are having caffeine late.
Okay.
Right? Same with sugary pops, etc. Yeah? Okay. Is that something you think you could try?
I think so, yeah.
And what do you do before you go to sleep? Do you go on your phone or?
Yeah, I usually go on like Twitter and like Instagram and stuff before I go to sleep.
Yeah, bright light from your phone actually keeps you up at night because it excites the brain, right?
Okay.
So that might be another reason why you're having trouble sleeping.
Okay.
What I can recommend is for you to maybe use that app that you were telling me about an hour before going to bed. So just putting on like what you said was like rain noises and stuff, and maybe just having quiet time and without the bright lights, because that will really help you get to sleep.
Could I like read a book or something?
Yeah, you could, but don't strain your eyes. And you just having that bright light up to your face, especially when everything else is dark, that will really take a strain on your sleep. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you have like a night light or something, that could be okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You find before bed you think about your problems a lot? Does that keep you up?
Yeah. I just need a minute.
Okay, you take that minute. And if you want to change the subject, we can if you want. Or did you want to take a minute?
Can we just change the subject?
Sure. So I don't want to talk about things that is going to make you feel uncomfortable. I want to talk about things that you want to talk about and what you're willing to share with me, okay?
That sounds good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, good. You were fidgeting a little bit when I mentioned that. Are you okay? Did you want to stop or take a break?
It's just a very sensitive topic for me.
Okay.
But I think I'm okay to continue.
Okay. All right. So Montana, you told me you had anxiety.
Yeah.
What does that feel like, and how do you cope with it?
It usually just feels like a brick is like on my chest, and like I just feel really heavy all the time, and it just feels like a brick on my chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when do you feel this anxiety?
Usually like before I go to bed, because I think about a lot of stuff. And like sometimes at school, like when there's a lot of people, I get super like anxious.
Yeah. Are you feeling anxious right now?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah.
So I have a coping mechanism. I don't know if you have ever heard of it, but would you like to hear about it?
Sure.
All right, so it's called rhythmic therapy.
Okay.
So basically you take 3 deep breaths.
Okay.
So in through your nose, out through your mouth.
Okay.
Right? And then you're gonna tap on your chest as you're taking the deep breaths. And this is releasing the anxiety.
Okay.
Did you want to try it?
Sure.
Okay. I could do it with you, or you could do it on your own.
Can you do it with me?
Sure. Okay. So we're gonna breathe in the flowers. Blow out the candles. And then we're gonna start our taps, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You can use that anytime you feel that big brick on your chest and you just want to feel grounded. Even if you have to leave the room or ask to go on a walk or to the washroom, you could use that, okay?
Okay.
How do you feel now that we did that?
I mean, I still feel like anxious, but it's kind of like calmed a little bit. Like the deep breaths really helped, I think.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
So just one last question, Montana, before we wrap it up. What were you looking to get from our counseling sessions?
I think I just want to feel more at ease about like my dad and stuff, and I think I just want to get more coping mechanisms to help me with my anxiety.
Okay.
And hopefully be able to sleep a little bit better at nighttime and be able to get up in the morning without struggle.
Yeah. So how do you feel today went?
I think it went really well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about what you enjoyed and what you maybe didn't like so much, so I know for
Sure.
if we...
So I liked how you kind of like let me talk and like express how I felt, and like I like how you said that if I didn't want to talk about it, I didn't have to. Which I definitely think will take time for me because it's hard for me to open up to.
Yeah,
people.
that's understandable. Yeah. Is there anything that you weren't so fond about?
No, I think everything went really smoothly today.
That's good. So would you be interested in booking another appointment, or do you want to wait a bit?
Yeah, I think I would like to book another appointment.
You would? Okay,
Yeah.
let me just grab my computer so we can book that. When are you free, Montana?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday? Okay, let me just check my availability. So next Tuesday, what time works best for you? Because I actually have a lot of spots open.
10 o'clock in the morning.
10?
Yeah.
How's 10:15, Montana?
That's awesome.
That's awesome. All right. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in today, Montana.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.